What is up, guys? This is John with Gaming Through the Decades, and we're back with another video. And this time it is a response video to Xander Skullion of the your top three favorite games that came out in the year you were born in. Like Xander Skullion, I don't know if you've seen his, but I'll link his video below. I was also born in 1985, so some good games, and we got a console that came out. Pretty obvious as to what that is in 1985, so let's check it out and see what my top three are. Alright, so I know he mentioned top three games, but I am going to cheat a little bit. This is a console. It can't be left off the list. I'm sorry, Xander. And I'm going to go with the Nintendo Entertainment System, launched in 1985. And to this day, one of the most iconic consoles ever to be released, in my opinion. And still making news 30 years later with the new NES Mini that's ready to come out. So I couldn't leave it off my top three. Plus, there's quite a few games that came out, but I was very young when I got my Nintendo, so the games that I remembered playing, or that I do play to this day, there's not too many for me. So I'm going to say number one is definitely the NES console. Number two, I know it seems kind of cliche, but I'm going to go Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers, this first Super Mario Brothers did come out in 1985, and was the first console game I ever played as a kid that was mine. My neighbor did have a 2600 going up, so we'd occasionally go over there, and I just thought it was weird with the joystick. I didn't really enjoy it too much. At that age, you know, I was more into playing in the dirt outside and, you know, getting into some trouble. So Super Mario Brothers was definitely an awesome game for me. I remember just, my mom has a picture of me standing up. I was probably maybe 4 or 5 years old, standing up in my underwear in the living room and just standing there playing these video games. And man, I remember just playing Super Mario Brothers until my parents just get mad at me and tell me to get off the television. So some great times with Super Mario Brothers. Man, I remember just the whole family coming around, my uncles coming over, my dad drinking with my uncles, and just getting stupid and watching them, you know, try and, you know, get past the first level. Man, such good times with Super Mario Brothers. Now, the third one is one that Xander also had, and that is Gauntlet. And Gauntlet was like a bane of my existence for the longest time because I could never beat the damn game. And if you know anything about Gauntlet, obviously you have that life meter that continually counts down, which really was more of something they used for the arcade to get you to feed more quarters into the machine. So it was kind of crummy that they did that for the console version, but it is what it is. Gauntlet was a huge part of my childhood. I remember staying up for hours trying to beat it with my sisters, and man, to this day I still don't think I've beaten Gauntlet. As you know, Gauntlet 1 does have 100 levels. Gauntlet 2, I believe, has 200, so they're definitely awesome games, but Gauntlet 1 was just throw it in, you know, see how long you could play it, you know, until you could die and see how far you could get. But man, such good times. Yeah, 1985, that was my year in gaming. So pretty cool video series in my opinion. It would be really interesting to see what some of the younger crowd, or maybe even some of the older crowd has. Those that grew up with maybe the 2600 or maybe even earlier than that. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this quick little video. That was my top three games of 1985. So I just encourage you to maybe kind of keep this trend going. I believe he started a hashtag, and I'll hashtag that below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video, and of course we'll see you on the next video.
Do you even lift, bro?